Will there be a real Housewives of Austin? Rumors explained. Almost everyone has heard that things are bigger in Texas. The Lone Star State knows how to put on a show. And when it comes to Bravo, the network is always looking for the next best Real Housewives series. With Dallas on a long pause, could it be they are looking for a reboot in Austin? Let's break down the rumors. Austin is arguably the best Texas city to have its own franchise. It seems that many followers agree with this sentiment. About a year ago, Disney Channel actresses Christy Carlson Romano and Annalise van der Pol discussed openly on their Big Name Bitches podcast their experiences of being interviewed by producers. Both were discussing the potential, but Christy revealed her interview did not go well. The child actor noted that she didn't really want a spot on The Real Housewives of Austin, and followers doubt they will see her on the final cast choice. Over the years, there have been numerous rumors, but a few have stuck. For example, it was once reported that a version of the series was filmed, but that something wild occurred with the socialite, and the tourism board revoked the filming permits in order to protect reputations. There have been a few rumblings on Reddit as well. Names like Susan Dell and Steve Sarkisian's wife, L'Oreal Smith, have been dropped. Susan and her husband, Michael Dell, who is a billionaire with a capital B, own a pricey couture salon and are the perfect symbol for mega money in Austin. However, when it comes to a rumored cast, any local knows that the Dells are all about their privacy. Steve is the football coach at the University of Texas. His wife, L'Oreal, is a stylist known for her game day outfits. Even though nothing has been set in stone when it comes to Bravo, I wouldn't be surprised if the cogs were already ready turning. The Bravo universe never sleeps, and neither do the swirling rumors of new housewives cities on the horizon. From the desert of Scottsdale to the streets of Nashville, Bravo fans have been teased for years with whispers of potential expansions. But the latest buzz centers around the eclectic, stylish, and ever-growing city of Austin, Texas. Could the live music capital of the world be the next battleground for high fashion, low blows, and champagne-fueled chaos? Here's everything we know, and what we've heard about a potential Real Housewives of Austin. The birth of a rumor. In late spring, fans began noticing some interesting social media activity from a handful of well-heeled Austin influencers. There were cryptic captions like "filming fun with the ladies" #ATX, and an uptick in glamorous group photos, complete with glam squads, private chefs, and suspiciously high production value. Suddenly, a few prominent names in the Texas social scene began appearing in the comments sections of Bravo fan accounts. Coincidence or calculated promo? One particularly juicy rumor involved a private event held at a lakeside mansion in West Lake Hills, where camera crews were allegedly spotted shadowing a group of socialites in designer cowboy boots and fresh blowouts. Whether it was a sizzle reel for a new Bravo project or an elaborate influencer collab remains up in the air. But for Bravo fans, the signs were all there. Something Housewives adjacent is bubbling in the heart of Texas. Why Austin makes sense. Let's talk logistics. Austin isn't just a hipster haven anymore. It's a haunt of tech wealth, celebrity real estate, and new money drama. With Tesla, Apple, and Google moving major operations to the city, it's rapidly becoming a glitzy, sun-soaked magnet for both industry titans and reality TV goldmines. The city's women, many of them entrepreneurs, wellness moguls, fashionistas, or legacy oil heiresses, are ripe for the kind of aspirational meets chaotic storytelling that Bravo does best. From tequila-fueled brunches on Rainy Street to charity galas at the Driscoll, Austin has the scenery and the spice. Unlike the glam of Beverly Hills or the old money tension of New York, Austin offers something fresh. A Southern meets Silicon Valley collision where couture meets cowboy hats, and kombucha is served beside cocktails. It's the perfect storm of trendy and traditional, and of course the network hasn't confirmed anything. Bravo reps have remained tight-lipped, with the usual "we do not comment on speculation regarding future programming." But if history has taught us anything, RHOOSLC, RHOM, RHUGT Morocco, it's that silence usually means wheels are turning behind the scenes. Adding fuel to the fire, Andy Cohen himself recently dropped a suspicious nugget during an appearance on Watch What Happens Live. When a caller asked if Texas would ever get another Housewives city, Cohen smirked, paused, and said, "You never know. Austin's got potential." For longtime fans, that kind of coy deflection speaks volumes. Who could be on the cast? While no official cast list exists yet, a few names have repeatedly come up in the rumor mill. Samantha Steele, a luxury real estate agent with her own podcast and $1 million smile. Rumor has it she's already done confessionals for a potential pilot. Kendra Lee Dawson, heiress to a regional oil fortune and known for her extravagant charity events and infamous backyard goat yoga parties. Maria Gonzalez Ramsey, a Latina entrepreneur who owns a string of wellness spas across Texas and is known for her no-filter, no-apologies attitude. Alexis Carmichael, a tech investor's wife turned fashion blogger. Think Botox, Birkins, and passive-aggressive subtweets. All four women already have strong social media followings and connections to production companies that have previously worked with Bravo or Peacock. The competition. A tale of two Texas housewives. It's worth noting that Texas has already had one Bravo spinoff, The Real Housewives of Dallas. Despite a strong first season and iconic moments, Leanne Locken's Carnival meltdown, anyone? The series struggled with ratings and controversy, ultimately getting the axe after season 5. Would Bravo dare return to Texas so soon? Insiders say yes, if the vibe is right. Austin isn't Dallas, one anonymous former Bravo producer explained. It's younger, edgier, more progressive, and honestly more Bravo-friendly right now. There's a different kind of money there, less pearls, more Pelotons. There's also chatter that Real Housewives of Austin might debut under a soft launch approach, similar to how RHOSC started, with a short, experimental season on Peacock before expanding to Bravo if the response is strong. What fans think? Fan reactions to the possibility of a Real Housewives of Austin have been mixed but intrigued. Some long for the chaotic glory days of new franchises, RHOP and RHOSSC were surprise hits, while others worry about oversaturation. Still, the idea of watching a fresh cast of Texan divas argue over crystal healing ceremonies and luxury boot collections is too delicious to ignore. "I just want to see someone storm off down South Congress in heels, screaming about a betrayed brunch invitation," one fan commented on Reddit. Another added, "If they cast a real-life tech billionaire's wife and a vegan BBQ influencer who hate each other, I'm all in." The bottom line. So will there be a Real Housewives of Austin? At this point, the only thing confirmed is the excitement surrounding the idea. Between fan speculation, social media breadcrumbs, and Bravo's strategic silence, the signals are hard to ignore. While an official announcement may still be months away, it seems increasingly likely that Bravo has its eyes on the Lone Star State once again. If history is any indicator, they'll let the rumors swirl just long enough to build buzz, then drop a teaser that sends Housewives fans spiraling. Until then, keep an eye on Austin's brunch spots, lakeside retreats, and influencers with suddenly elevated glam budgets, because the next Housewives city might just be playing its cards close to the diamond-studded vest.